Good morning, friends. It is Friday, and I did do a tune-in Thursday last night, and then it just didn't really come up on my feed. So this morning, I decided to go surfing and with Annabelle, and oh gosh, it feels so good to be back, and she's so happy to be back in the water. So for those of you who have followed my journey with Annabelle, yeah, she's home and I'm super happy and stoked. But anyway, I was out in the water this morning because I am getting ready to go just in a couple of hours back into training. And man, it just really made me think about my journey with surfing. And I remember coming here. Right now I am in El Porto, which is near Manhattan Beach, California. And I remember coming here about 10 years ago and sitting on the sidelines and looking out at the surfers and wishing that I was one of those people. And I was so scared though, and I was like, well, how would I ever be able to surf? It looks really hard. I don't know, who would teach me. I felt really scared. And I was also scared of the ocean at the time. I wouldn't even get in the ocean. Like, that's how scared I was of the ocean. I was afraid that sharks were going to get my feet. And, it's really fascinating because a yoga and surf retreat in Brazil in 2012 is really what did it for me. And I had the opportunity to go out into the water with my friends, and it was in a bay, so it was kind of calm waters. And I really got that feeling of what it meant to surf. I got a taste. And I came home and I decided, you know what, this is the moment. I'm gonna commit. I'm gonna commit to learning this sport. And so I borrowed a board and I borrowed a wetsuit, and I just started going out, and I started calling my friends and asking them, hey, can you guys come out with me? And then there was a moment when my friends couldn't come out with me anymore. And I just decided to go anyway. And what that did for me was that gave me a moment of commitment. And I practiced and practiced and practiced, and eventually I got better and better. And I started taking more risks, taking more chances, because I'll tell you, that ocean, that is no joke. That ocean will humble you again and again. As you guys know, she did that. So it made me think about my journey here with coaching and how beautiful this journey is. That there was a moment just a couple of months ago that I started fearing success. And it was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. And I finally realized that it was a pattern. That in my career, I would reach a point, either whether it was yoga or body work or whatever I was doing, and I would start to get to a place of accomplishment, and I would start to see, things come into alignment, money was coming in, all of this stuff, and then I would get really scared and I would run away, and then I would walk away from it, and then I would have to start all over with something else. And I noticed myself doing that with coaching too. That I started to feel the success. I started to feel the taste of what it's really like to have this thing in my life, this dream in my life coming to fruition. And I almost walked away. And I know what coaching does. I know what being a guide to people does, because I know what it's done for me. And I finally broke through. It took me a while, I'm not gonna lie, but I finally was able to break through with the help of my colleagues and my mentors. And today I was really reminiscing on that, because today marks the day that I go into training again. I up-level today. I up-level for the next few days to learn more, to be a stronger coach, to take more risks. And it's that same thing out there, that if we have a dream and we're not willing to take the risks, then we're never going to accomplish what we really are striving for. And we're going to continue staying in the cycle. And it's the fear that gets us. The doubt, the uncertainty, the how. But you know what? I got to tell you, we can't know the how when it comes to our dreams. We can only know the what. What can I do in this moment to get me one step closer to my dream? And while I was in that ocean, the what was patience. Wait. Wait for the wave to carry you. Wait for the right wave to carry you. There's no rush. So I thought this was a really valuable lesson, and I wanted to really share that with you guys today. That when it comes to your dream, any dream, you're going to have doubts and fears. It's part of the process. And they're going to be big, especially when it's a big dream. But believe. Have faith in the believing that at some moment, that perfect wave's going to come, and it's going to pick you up and it's going to carry you. And that's going to be the moment that you grow another inch or another foot. All right, guys, have a really beautiful week. I'm sure I'll be checking in. I've got I always have so much fun in my training. So this is just going to be epic. And I know, my God, my heart is just full of stardust right now, just waiting to explode. So you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you soon.